Greetings, 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 greetings. Okay, all right. I think we're operating on all cylinders. Greetings. How is everyone doing tonight? Living in a fantasy, my own little nasty world tonight. Then won't you come with me? Do you think I'm tonight? All right. Anyway, greetings, you all. How are y'all doing? How is everyone? You know what? I contemplated, and I was saying, oh, I'm so glad I took my shoes off. My foot was hurting so bad. But I was contemplating. It's always so much easier for me to say, nah, I'm just gonna sit out and I'm not gonna do it tonight. It's just always, it seems like it's so much easier just to, you know what I mean, just to say that, especially when it's been a long week. And you all know that we have been in our holy, if you follow me, if those of you that follow me, you know that we've been in our holy workers meeting all week. So we've been in church literally every night. And this was the first time that in some time that we have gone a full week. So that's why you haven't seen shows this week. Greetings. As everyone comes in, please like, share, tell everyone that I am on the one, the only, the one and only Sir, the one and only Sir William. Oh my gosh, you ain't from no Portugal. You ain't from no Portugal. Don't even get me excited with that. But we're operating. I believe that we are on YouTube. We're on YouTube. We are on Pixel. We're on Apple TV and Roku over here on this center camera. This camera is dedicated to Instagram. And then this camera is to that good old wretched TikTok. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. So it is Sunday night live. And so y'all know, I think, what is it? We got a lot of things to talk about. But let me tell y'all something. Let me just say this to you. As I compliment myself, because I look pretty fabulous, I think. I know y'all don't like all that, but you know, you can watch one of those other tacky dress people if you want to. But let me say this to you. I have not, the way that I feel right now, and I almost cannot stay, I literally, I almost can't stay contained in this seat. Like, I really feel like I can't even articulate. I cannot even find, I ain't gonna cry, but I cannot find a word to articulate how I feel right now. So we are a little bit delayed now, not only because y'all know that I'm a churchman, and I love the Lord. Contrary to popular belief, I love the Lord. Shouts out to I was touched. I was really well. Oh, let me say this first. Michael B. Jordan just got Best Actor in the Academy Awards. Michael B. Jordan just got the Best Actor. And so that's coming behind Sidney Poitier. That's coming behind Denzel Washington. That's coming behind Jamie Foxx. And just about all of them, I believe, got Best Supporting. You have a brother that just got Best Actor. Let me tell you something. There's nothing that I can't do. There's nothing that you that are listening to me cannot do. and cannot achieve. Even in this climate, even in the world and the energy and how we're revisiting aspects of racism, there is nothing that you can't achieve. There is nothing that you can't. I feel like right now, I feel so inspired. I feel so motivated. I expect a miracle every day. I feel that for real, like right now. Yeah, I really do. I feel that. I feel that for real. I feel that because it is obtainable. It can happen. Um, Shouts out to Ryan Coogler, a Bay Area guy. I was at O'Dowd. He was over at St. Mary's, and it is achievable. I mean and then for them to get and we're just not gonna say black movie. We're just gonna say a good movie. All right, a great movie to sweep and get the most nominations in the history of this thing. Isn't that incredible? The Oscars, the Academy Awards is what, 89 years old, not even 100 years old yet. It's 89 years old, and it has systematically, due to racism, uh, 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 Hattie McDowell, she got it Best Supporting for Gone with the Wind, way back, and I think died with less than $1, passed away with less than $1 in her account. Then we have Halle Berry, we have Monique. They have gotten Best Actress, but in the history of the thing, me being a U.S. history teacher and knowing history and knowing that racism and slavery is forever embedded. I don't care how they try to say, "Oh, we're gonna take it out of school. We're not gonna teach it." It is forever embedded in the fabric of this country, in the fabric. It was started, this country was established by the Puritans. It was established by socioeconomic disenfranchised white men that came from Europe that was never going to be able to obtain. And even in that midst, we still rise and we still shine and we still are able to make it happen. So I am totally excited and elated. We got a lot of great topics on tonight. We got a lot of great topics. I believe I have my moderators in the room. If I don't have anybody else, I know that I can count on Goddess Fatima. Want to put out this. Thank you. Our first supporter has come in with a $25 offering from Rita Henderson. $25. We'll ask that everyone follow suit with that $25. That $25, the ways to give are up. I see old Messy Ed over there. He's holding it down over there on IG. I don't who else I got? I'm gonna have to take this off so I can kind of get with the program. All right, so it was exciting this week. Have y'all been? Are all of you following me? Are you black people and others? I need everybody to like and share. Right now. And Fatima. Oh, and let me say this. Because we haven't been able to get some of our other folks on. Let me say this. Let me say this. I am not I want you to turn the volume all the way up on your device. Okay. Turn the volume all the way up on your devices. Okay. Because I'm gonna say something and I'm gonna step on some toes. And I do that all the time. Okay. I am not for everybody. Let's be clear. I am not for everybody. You have to have caviar taste to come over here. Okay. This is Grey Poupon. All right. This is fine china. I am in a class. I'm not in competition with anybody. And I want to say this to my moderators because I understand that it was some things that was said and maybe some misunderstanding. All right. Now you asked to come over here. Anybody that follows me, you follow me out of your own free will. Okay. This is just this operation and this, and you want to say that I'm arrogant? Yes, I am. This is like the airport. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna feel bad if you got to make your departure. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. Okay, and we wish you well. And in the words of Dr. Kevin Bond, and we're moving on. Okay. I am not beholding to anybody. And I am in a class and in a league by myself. All right. It ain't nobody out there. It ain't nobody out there. All right. We need some moderators over on TikTok. All right. We got somebody that's starting. So we need to go on. I think I can do them myself. I'm in a class by myself. Don't tell me, don't tell Fatima about what other bloggers do. Have you clicked on any other of these people's, whatever you call them, bloggers, vloggers, or whatever the hell you call them, and any of them look like me? I don't care if they got an audience larger than mine. They're not getting no likes and clicks and views. I guarantee you, and especially if they talking about Black church topics, I guarantee you that they have had to mention my name. You scroll down my topics, you scroll down my pages, and you're not gonna see their names. And the only time that you will see their name is if they are the subject or a part of the subject of a story. I'm a trendsetter. I'm not a follower. I've never been. Never have and never will. Amen. Did I say that nice? I want to say it nice. Everybody says I'm not nice. They say I was told tonight I'm not nice. So if I didn't say it nice, but I wanted to say it the best I could. And see, when I was trying to get people and trying to get you to, on the back end, I try to get you, one-on-one, and so that we won't have to say it. But I don't hold secrets. The Bible says openly rebuke is better than what? Than secret love. I want to make myself clear, unequivocally clear. All right, greetings, everyone. It is Sunday Night Live. You're watching with none other than your boy, Sir William G. McCray III. We're operating on all of our systems or streaming or whatever the proper word is. We whatever you call it, we doing it. We're doing it on all of them. I need you so much for very much. Hey, my friend. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. This is my friend over here on TikTok. Is that David? Hey, David. David is my friend. David, I was listening, man, because I stayed home for church today. I didn't go to church today. I went tonight, but I didn't go to the day service. Um, and so I was, first of all, thank you for your like and your follow and your support or whatever. But I was clicking on your page, and so I was looking at some of your meal prep. Shouts out to you, and some of your meal prep videos and all of that good stuff. And so y'all, look, so I went. My foot hurt. Everything is on my body is hurting right now. All right, because I am back. Okay, so like I want to be. Let me just say this. So I want to just be wretched. I just want to be wretched at least one. At first I was thinking maybe just one day, but I want to be wretched at least like one good week. Just like one good week out of my life. I want to go to the beach because I can swim. I want to go to the beach and I'm gonna wear one of them like little. I already got them. I ain't gotta buy one. I'm gonna wear one of the skippiest swimsuits I can find, and I just I want to be a clickbait. What do y'all call it? I want to be a clickbait. I want, you know what I mean? And I get so mad like when I see these cats and they open up their shirt all the way down to their uh uh shut up on that with that text message. Yeah, and you know how they be, they'll have their shirt like, I just want to do that stuff. Like what I just got to do that just one week, just one good week out of my life. I just gotta, because I ain't doing too bad right now. Wait a minute, let me tell you. Do y'all want? Wait a minute, do I need to get it? Okay. You'll be almost 400 pounds and tell me how you feel if you get down to 180. Let me tell you something. It's a bulldog that won't praise his own pond. All right, we got a lot of stuff to I ain't even reading your text. I'm not gonna say who texted me. But I ain't reading it. I ain't even gonna read it. I'm not gonna I'm not going to read it. All right, we got a lot of topics. We got a lot of topics to talk about on tonight. We got a lot of stuff that we've got to cover. But again, I want to just say, if the I am not reading it. But I just want to say again, oh my gosh, I really feel like I could cry. I really feel like I could cry. I mean, these brothers and people are doing it. Y'all, it's obtainable. It is obtainable. And then the other special part about it is to see somebody, especially for those of us that are in the Black church, and especially those of us that are in the Black church and in the Black Pentecostal church, to see Bishop, whether you like him or not, to see Bishop Eric Figueroa's grandson is someone that we know of, someone that you could reach out and kind of touch. You know, it's the same thing that happened for us in Central Georgia with Chris Tucker. You know, to see God raise up a star, you know, a movie star in our midst. Like he was already acting and already, you know, like doing Fridays and stuff when I met him and came to Atlanta. But to still be able to see, hey, Deaconess Earl, to see somebody in your midst, somebody that you know they mama. You know what I'm saying? Like you see they mama on you know, on Sundays at church, or to see somebody like that in your midst, and God raise them up, God elevates them, God may say it is, don't get, y'all, don't do like some of these other Black folks. Don't get jealous. Would y'all stop that? Can we just stop that? Can we just concentrate on that and say, you know what, let me just celebrate this person for being good, for being good, for getting the opportunity, for the Lord blessing them. Because I'm gonna tell you something, the Lord don't love them no more than he loved me. And if he can do it for Bishop Figueroa's grandson, to see Timothy, we didn't grow, we have grown up and known of Timothy singing gospel and singing. We have known that. We have known of her. And then to see her with her son on the red carpet at the Oscars, it's like, look, wait a minute. Let me be clear. This thing can happen for me. I believe, the Clark sisters, I expect a miracle every day. I believe the impossible. I believe it, y'all. I believe it for real. I believe it for real. I believe that I will not be just sitting up here with just clicking it. Mine, it will be beyond. It will be beyond. I will be as big as Tyler and some of the, and you all are gonna be the ones that's gonna be able to remember and say, you know what? I remember when he started out. It's not a Black man with a talk show on TV. Okay, I'll wait. Do we have a Black man with a talk show? The last person that we have is co-host of are the host now of Entertainment Tonight, and that's Kevin Frazier. And I'm proud to know him, but we don't have them. Don is gone from CNN. Roland Martin's gone from CNN. Okay. MSNBC, they took Reverend Sharpton. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay, somebody said that we have Karamo. Karamo's over on. Do we have anybody that's on major network TV? ABC, NBC, CBS. Okay, no. But you know what? That's just your time, because it's just in time for the opportunity for there to be a Will McCray. It's gonna happen. It is going to happen. I'm gonna manifest it. I'm gonna keep on saying it, naming it, and claiming it. The ways to give is up. The ways to give are up. You can do a cash out. You know what? I'm trying to figure out. I just saw this. My name is different on the my name is different on the on here. I'm wondering, what did I hit? What did I hit that changed my name? Because my name is on my name was normally my Cash App. All right. So the ways to give are yet scrolling. They're scrolling. You can give via Cash App. You can give via Zelle. You can give via Venmo or PayPal. They are scrolling. Moderators, if you can be so kind as to keep the ways to give posted in the comments, if we can do that every so often, I would greatly appreciate it. Those of you, excuse me, we also do have a way to take Apple Pay. You would just need to put a message to Goddess Fatima that you want to Apple Pay so that you can do your Apple Pay, and she can make sure that that we get it. Yeah, enough of y'all got my number as it is. I don't need my number to be any more public than what it is. But those are all of our ways that that we can accept offerings. We can't do this uh, without your love, without your help, and without your support. All right. It's just it's it's only through you that you all are able to help and help make the vision and the dream come to pass. All right, I will say this. I am proud. I feel like I was at the Oscars a little bit tonight. We were approved. We don't have a way to do a drum roll, but yours truly, Sir William, was approved to be on the carpet for the Academy Awards. However, finances and school are the two things that prohibited us from being able to be there. And then having just did the just coming back from Chicago for the funeral, and then would have we were before that. We were in California for 10 days. You know what? I didn't realize that I was there for 10 days because I did Super Bowl and then left, did Super Bowl, went to from San Francisco, went to LA. Unfortunately, attended the homegoing service of Lawrence Blake. And then it was All-Star. Then it was NBA All-Star. Then a day in Arkansas. And then back. So I was like behind. And so then we got, and then just did the funeral. So I gotta go to school. I still, because I cannot flunk out. So anyway, but we were approved, and definitely. So next year we've done it. I've done one before. I did one. Oh, that was the year that they were saying that Jada Pinkett Smith was saying that Black folks should boycott. All right, let's get into this. Okay, so we're gonna jump right on in. We got some church announcements on today. Let me get into this. So, Dr. Lawrence Wooten, General Board, Second Assistant Presiding Bishop to Bishop John Drew Sheard, Presiding Bishop of the Church of God in Christ, has officially been emeritized. Okay, we don't know what was going on with him. I guess it's age and health and all of that. But no longer is he going to. No longer will his body. No longer will this fit. Come on, what does the Bible say? Although this earthly tabernacle may be dissolved, come on here. I got a building. Because that's not made by hand. Well, anyway, so this earthly tabernacle on Bishop, the Reverend Dr. Lawrence Wooten has been dissolved before our very eyes. Because I wanted them to emeritize him that night when he said, I gotta go because I got to pee. When he said he had to pee, I was like, okay, it's ready. It is time. The good bishop's time is up, and it is oh, I got this on the banner. That's oh, okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just realized, yeah, this is, yeah. Oh, okay. But anyway, so I was like, and then so now he and Shirley, they can go on into retirement and go and fade on away. Because I was like, when she pulled out that piece of corn at the women's convention, when she was taking up that offering, she pulled out that whole corn on the cob. I just wanted to, you know, some stuff can just get too ghetto for me. y'all know how we would say, we would say, ooh, that's so ghetto. That's so ghetto. That's so niggerish. We could we could it can get to be a little bit much for me real fast, real quick, like. And so that was a bit much. So anyway, so he's been, now this is the critical thing. This is the critical problem. This is the critical problem. Okay? This is the critical problem that we are having. Let me just going to tell you. So let me just go on and make it clear. Is it on? All right, the people of God, this announcement goes out to you. If you are in the Church of God in Christ, whatever we got to do, we got to band together and make sure that Patrick Wooten from Raleigh, North Carolina does not. Okay, let's be absolutely clear. I am going to be the cheerleader that is leading the campaign to make sure that he does not ascend to the general board. All right. Why are you so concerned, Sir William? I am concerned because Patrick Wooten was the 13th man. Patrick Wooten was the 13th man. Now, it is not, according to the Constitution of the church, the 13th man does not automatically ascend because he's diabolical. That's why. All right. The 13th man does not constitutionally does not automatically ascend to the office in the event that it is a general board member that passes away. Okay. Now, this is going to be the first. This is the first, because we got some firsts in history here. Bishop Chandler David Owens was the first presiding bishop to be unseated. He did not win. He was not reelected. He served out Henry Louis Ford's the last 2 years of his term. Okay. Before that, we had J.O. Patterson Sr. J.O. Patterson Sr. held the church 27 years as our presiding bishop. And Henry Louis Ford and James Oglethorpe Patterson were best friends. They vowed to never run against each other. As long as I'm in, you good. We need some people that have some bonds like that. Okay. Now, and then so Bishop Owens served out Henry Louis Ford's the remaining years of his term, and then he was thrust and he ran and was dutifully and properly reelected. Gilbert ran against him that time, and they said he only won by 1 vote, although I don't believe it. And then his best friend turned on him in the person of Gilbert Earl Patterson. He turned on his best friend. They have been best friends for years, and they were the godparents to each other's children. But he turned on him because he had gotten diagnosed with prostate cancer in '96. Bishop Patterson ran and knew that he had cancer in his body. Y'all don't like this. That's why y'all don't like me, because I know the history and I tell it. And so he ran, and I told him, I said, Big Daddy, that's why he running against you. He don't want to wait, because y'all telling him to wait his turn, but he not going to live to get a turn. He not gonna live to get an opportunity. So he had to seize the moment right then. And then he conspired and did a lot of ungodly things, and you got to see. I know y'all say, like, how could you feel that way? And then you were so close to his wife. But, you know, what can you say? I am a firm person that you can like this. You can like one of these people, and you don't have to like their wife. Stop that. Stop making people think just because you like their husband that you got to like their wife too. No, their wife is a I like you, but I can't stand your wife. I like you. I like your wife, but I can't stand you. All right, so now this is the first time that we got some serious problems. All right, so everybody, Lottie, Dottie, and everybody that's in this room, that's are in any of these rooms, and you are a credential holder in the Church of God in Christ. We just came out of our Holy Workers meeting. Holy Workers meeting is when we collect your what? Your report to renew your licensure. All right. So if you are and you just got and paid your report, you need to be on your phone tonight. You need to be on your phone tonight, and you need to be booking your flight to Memphis for the April call meeting so that you can be in General Assembly. Okay, I don't say you're gonna log on in the ARC system. I don't trust the ARC system. We don't trust that. I don't trust y'all standing there with voting in person, let alone I sure not gonna trust no computerized nothing. Okay, we saw that when we voted during the pandemic, and half of the people wasn't on the trustee board. Sandra Jones didn't make it back on the trustee board. Then we saw the updated name. Sandra Jones was on there. I said, what is going on here? It was some other folks that didn't make it. But anyway, so we got to be there. Okay, we've got to be there. Now, hopefully, now this is the thing. Do I have I need some top hats and bow ties in the comments. Y'all put if y'all are COGIC, put that in the comments, that because we need some for this is for the COGIC people, not for the folks that like to talk about COGIC, because you know everybody likes to talk about Church of God in Christ. They say everything about Church of God in Christ, but they know they don't be Church of God in Christ. And they say all this negative stuff about us, but everybody be copying off of the church. Have y'all noticed that? All these little Pentecostal Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, off-brand, all these little off-brand religions. You an apostle this, you an apostle of whatever that. You got your women's department set up. Even the alternative churches, child. Even the gays and the lesbians, they got they roster and they platform like copying off the Church of God in Christ. Listen. If it ain't the real thing, I don't want it. I don't like nothing fake. I mean, save your money. Sit it to the side. Sit it to the side. Get your whole game up. If you can't afford it, then you got to get somebody that can afford it. You better learn how to screw real good so you can get somebody to buy you. Don't be sitting there giving your stuff away. No, my goodies. Don't be giving it. Look, if you, I told somebody was like, somebody this week, they said, McCray, you can dress, or whatever. And so I said, oh, thank you so much, or what have you. And so, let me tell y'all something. Some of our COGIC mothers are just like, bold. Like, they'll ask you about your love life. I couldn't even believe it. Like, I was just so astonished. So, one of the mothers during convocation, she was on the van. And I ain't gonna even tell y'all. I ain't gonna even tell it. I'm gonna go. Daddy says tell some and keep some. I'm gonna keep it to myself. I ain't gonna even tell it. Anyway. So let me just say this. If in the event that you sin every now and then, because see, you might be like me, I'm celibate. All right, I'm celibate. I sell a little bit and I give a little bit away. Okay, so in the event that you every now and then, you don't have to look now. Trump got us at this war. Gas is almost $5 a gallon. You might have to do a little nighttime work. Don't hate. Don't hate on the sex workers now. You might have to do, what did Ray Charles say? I know the nighttime. Nah, it's the right time. To be with the one that you love. So you might be coming up short on your rent. You better hike your skirt up. Kim Burrell said, let that mask work for you. You better make your throat work for you. It's all under the blood, amen. Woo! When Brian Carn say more grace, see, we ain't it's already forgiven. The Lord is going to forgive you for keeping your PG&E, for keeping your light bill paid. Okay. Sure. I had to pay my car note. We thank God for you that that you had an appetite for some of this over here, and you was willing to help me gonna pay this car note. I gotta pay my insurance. I was telling one woman, I say, now wait a minute, you got 3 orifices. If you don't know what an orifice is, I am not going to tell you. Where was it? They said, oh, Jesus, you got a mouth. You got a mouth gate. Put them gates to work. I don't understand. You these women running around with 4 and 5 bastard children. Well, where now you want me to feed them? Well, where's the person that deposited them up in you? Okay, I ain't gonna get in trouble. So you may have to put, we got to do what we got to do. We got to do what we got to do. Times it's hard out here. It's hard out here for a pimp. Come on here. It's hard out here. So you got to work. Yeah, the Bible say you got to put in your work while it's day, because when night comes, you sure enough got to do. When night comes, you got to come on here. You got to put in some overtime at the night time. I can't get no amens. I can't get no top hats. I can't get no bow ties. I can't get no amen. What did Ed say? it said on Instagram, I'll go into hell for at least 5 minutes. Woo! Y'all, I can't laugh the way I want to because I'm too strapped. Okay, but anyway, so you gotta do what you have got to do what you got to do. But let me say this. Also, all joking aside, we cannot allow this man to make it to the general board. It would be a travesty. It would be a disgrace. It would be anybody that is as diabolical and as reckless, and that has just totally used their whole pulpit to spread a lot of the venomous things and say a lot of the ugly. And I'm not just saying it because he preached a whole sermon on me. You know, again, I'm famous, so yeah. It didn't stop nothing. And you know what? I got preached on that. When he preached, he did that little sorry message, and you have y'all ever noticed that people that don't know the word and can't preach, the only way they can get the house or to get an amen is that they got to start talking about homosexuals and homosexuality. It's like you know, like that's the last resort. That's how I know you can't preach and you ain't got no word. Okay, but anyway, so he preached on me. It didn't do nothing but shoot my numbers up. And then we had I done been preached on a lot now that I think about it. Because then we had Earl Carter haven't talked about me in a little while. I must have been being good. He hasn't talked about me in a minute. And then let me see. So who else? I can't think of anybody else right now. I'm sure that there's some more. But anyway, so I just know for sure that perhaps maybe in his local church, perhaps maybe I just don't know anybody that's getting saved. I don't know anybody that's getting saved. I don't know anybody that's being helped by the things that he said. And I just don't think anyone should be elevated to that high office in our church that would stand behind a sacred desk and what is supposed to be a house of worship or a house of God and degrade a Black woman in the manner in which he did. I don't care if he said that she looked like, or if you want to make a reference where he didn't call her, you know, and that's what I was telling this girl, Kim. I was like, girl, I can't even talk to you. I cannot even talk to you because you are a female. You was born anatomically. Like I had to ask her, are you really a woman? Like, were you born anatomically and biologically with a vagina? Do you have a menstrual cycle every however many days it is? That do you go on them? Because I can't understand you on this phone trying to justify him saying the things that he's saying, and you supposed to be a woman, and you were not offended. No, you know, the homosexuality thing, that's arguable. You know, that is up for debate. We can debate that. That's up for debate. Whether you was born this way, or whether you got turned out, or whether you got, you know, you decided that you liked it, or whatever it is. Okay. You know, the gay folks is just like po folks. They gonna be with us always. They just that's just it. So you might as well go on and get over it. Gone on. I just got another text. So my personal friend, you might as well just go on and get over it, child, because the gays, the how do they say it? The gays are gaying, okay? they are gaying, all right, And let me tell you, the ones that you think, hey, well, I'm not gonna even go there. Let me stop. Because the ones that you think is not, because see, I live in my body. I live in my skin. Mm-hmm. You finding out ways. You know what? If I ever, maybe one day I'll just read my DMs. Maybe I'll just read my DMs online one day. I might just, but I'm gonna tell you something. When people try to get at you, now this is the whole truth. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, gay, straight, black, white, blue, green, or whatever, when somebody try to holler at me, it boosts my ego. I'll be like, because see, I was fat and big, and I wasn't getting no play. I wasn't getting no action for a long time. So now when I find out somebody want me, I'll be like, oh, okay. When I be riding on the freeway, you know, this is an ATM. When we be riding on that freeway and somebody turn, they be like, hey, what's up? I'll be like, oh, praise the Lord, amen. Thank you, Jesus. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Ta, 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 ta. So anyway, I don't know why I feel you know what, I'm kind of on one tonight. What was that? What pill did I take? I must have took something. I can't remember what I took. I took something. But anyway, so I'll just say this. All joking aside, in all sincerity, I do not see anybody that is helped by the venom that he spews from his pulpit. And I think that if he ascends to that high office of the 12 men that are the executive branch of our church, I think it could be very detrimental to our organization. I think he's already as far as he needs to go. No one said anything. You remember I did the clarion call. I asked for where was all of the women. Was there any woman that was going to stand and say, this is not good. This is not good. Everybody I talked to, they tried to figure out a way to justify it with just like sanctified people. They always going to try to figure out a way to twist the Bible and what he didn't say it like that. No, I heard what he said. I am very intelligent. I heard what he said. He said she looked like, dress like, act like, any kind of correlation that you make to, and you held up your two fingers. Okay. And then what I resented was like, where was his supervisor? Where was his supervisor of the women's department? Like, where were the women? The Bible even says, call for the mourning women. In the book of Lamentations, it called for the women. The women went into mourning and they shaved their head. Their hair is supposed to be their glory. But because they were in mourning, they shaved their head and they bombarded heaven and they prayed and they cried out to God. Where were the women to say, you know what now? You out of order. All right. Because I don't care what you think about her. I don't care what you think about her. And then you're not going to stand up in nothing that's supposed to be called a church or resemble a church. Now, we're not down at a saloon. We're not in the barber shop. And then you say that you're a man of God. You said that the Lord called you. We didn't say that the Lord called you. You made the declaration that the Lord called you. This ain't no saloon. This is not no saloon. And we just don't need this kind of hatred and this kind of, I don't like the stuff that he said about gay people, but that's debatable. But then when you stand up and say something about a educated, Black, beautiful woman that is probably the most marginalized in society, and you stand and you make that kind of declaration, then what kind of example, what are the young men that are coming up behind him that thinks that saying that, because see, he didn't get slapped down. because he was at his church in his pulpit, and that's why he got all that security around him. Okay, but see, it's gonna be a little 14, 15-year-old or somebody that go to that church that's gonna see him as an example, and that's gonna think that it's okay to say something like that. You're gonna say that at that public school, and then they gonna be picking you up off the floor. Okay, you're going to be waking up from being knocked unconscious in, the principal's office or in the hospitaler. That because that's where you're going to be winding up, because you step out of line. I want somebody to step out of line with Fatima. I want somebody to step out of line with Fatima. First of all, some sisters and some chicks right now, they ain't even gotta wait to get their brother, their husband, their boyfriend. They ain't gotta wait to get no man. They gonna go toe to toe, and they gonna whip you like you just stole something on their own. My sister Danae, my sister, baby, she can fight. She could go toe to toe in her day. And she a little, she getting up in age now. But that girl, she could, whoo, Danae could fight. Danae could fight grown men and still be walking. Mama can fight. My mama got jumped by 3 girls. She got jumped by 3 girls. She left McClymonds. I think she was going to McClymonds or whatever. It was either McClymonds. She had to go to Fremont. They moved. They started making money, or did she go to Skyline? Anyway, one of them schools, them 3 girls tried to jump my mom. Sure, she didn't even lose her wig. That was back in the 60s when y'all used to wear those wigs and the pastiches and stuff. Where everybody wearing wigs now, but they was wearing wigs back in the day. Mom was saying. She didn't lose her wig. She didn't lose her wig. They was wearing nylons to school back then. She didn't even have a run in her stocking. She whipped all 3 of them. They was didn't have no more problem the rest of the time in school. So I'm just saying, making it very abundantly clear. So what I think should happen is that the way that Bishop Blake did it when he got with J.O. Patterson, when he didn't want Bishop Martin Luther Johnson to get on the general board because he didn't particularly care for him, they held the seat open. All right. So Bishop Shearer, get on the phone with Bishop Lemuel Thurston. Y'all need to come up, think of a master plan. I was already on the phone with some of my old, I love the senior men in the church. I be calling them, and we be having our own general assembly. I be like, I call the old heads. I can't call their names. I ain't gonna call their names, but I love the senior men in our church. And I had what? So one of my daddies in the church, he makes me so nervous. I called him during the Super Bowl weekend, right? And so he said, "Oh, son," he said, "I haven't heard from you in a while. Things must have been okay." I said, "You know what?" I said, "Dad, I'm just a little courtesy driver." "Oh, no. He said, "You way more than a courtesy driver, son." He said, "You use that band to keep your pulse, your hand on the pulse of the church." He said, "I already see you." He said, "I see you in the Holy Ghost." And so he told me, he said, I hope the Lord don't loose a KILLING spree in this church again. He said, we didn't learn from COVID. He said, the Lord wiped 6 general board bishops off during COVID. They were gone. Bam. Another one bites the dust. Didn't y'all get scared during COVID? Like, didn't y'all? It was almost like you didn't even want to get on Facebook because it was just another announcement. It was another obituary. Somebody, and I mean, they was just falling out like 5 and 10 at a time in Detroit. They was bam, just boo. They was like it. I mean, they was hitting it. They was biting the dust like dominoes. I mean, they was just falling like 5. We go on Facebook 5 in Detroit. I was like, gee, wait a minute, I ain't got what. Look, I had a full during COVID. I had a full gas mask. I had. COVID, we was going outside. You take a breath of fresh air and fall out. You take a breath of fresh air during COVID and fall out. I stayed in the house. That's how we started doing all this social media stuff. We was making money sitting in the house, going live on bingo, fussing and cussing on bingo. He was going live on bingo. All right, the ways to give are up. You can do Cash App, you can do Zelle, you can do Venmo, you can do Apple Pay, you can do a super chat, you can do super chats. All of those ways to give are up. All right, but the critical thing is got to come up with a way. Y'all start talking. Get on the phone, get in Bishop Shear's inbox and say, look. Y'all do Bishop Sheard and Bishop Thurston. Because, see, I got wind of it. I had got wind of it when we was at Larry's funeral. And I asked Bishop Thurston, I said, now, what you going to do? I said, I want to see how you going to maneuver out of this. Because, see, the interesting part about all of this is, okay, so here's the catch. In the Church of God in Christ, there's always a curveball. You always got to be prepared for the curveball. So this is the key thing. This is the key thing that is going to be tricky for all of the credential holders that are under the sound of my voice. I don't know. Is Fatima, is Gail in here, or is Bishop Bishop Jordan, not Bishop Bernard Jordan, but Bishop David Jordan out of Texas, out of Lubbock, Texas? Is he on here? They have a show, and they talk a lot about the church. Okay, so now this is gonna be the key thing. The interesting thing is the man that is the first administrative assistant to Dr. Lawrence Wooten is Smith. Okay. Smith, 9 times out of 10, is going to become the jurisdictional bishop for that jurisdiction up there in St. Louis, Missouri. That, in addition, he just ran and he became the vice chair of the General Assembly. So this cat is coming in with some pull and with some power. So it's gonna make it very, very, very interesting. So what we ain't got nothing to we don't have nothing to say about it now, because y'all have already emeritized Dr. Lawrence Wooten. So he's emeritized. So now what we gonna do? So now the key thing is for Drew to get with Lemuel, and they say, hey, we are going to hold this seat vacant. We don't need Bishop Lemuel Thurston from Kansas City, Missouri, the historic Boone Street Church of God in Christ, chairman of the General Assembly. We do not hear me. Hear ye, hear ye. Hear ye me. We do not need an election in April. Leave that seat vacant. I don't hear nobody. They'll still have a quorum. It'll be 11 of them. Hold that seat open. Don't run. Don't let nobody run for that seat like how y'all did, with Jerry Maynard, and y'all let Jerry Maynard creep on and get Cedric's seat. Hold that seat open. I was talking about master, major strategist. You didn't get you didn't learn how to play chess no better than Chandler David. Hold that seat open. Leave it vacant. Y'all got into enough trouble when y'all went up there to Kansas City and y'all had John Mark Johnson and embarrassed poor John Mark Johnson. Y'all let him get on the general board for about 10 to 15 minutes because they didn't want Liddell Thomas to get it. Hold the seat open. Do not. Because I'm just nervous just on the fact that that Patrick is popular. Now, who I would like to see get on the journal board, I would like to see Bishop Carl Pierce from Carter Memorial up in Baltimore. We're going to Baltimore for AIM. I would like to see him, excuse me, because he is a good guy. I think he's a good man. He's solid. He got money. So he's not going to be, he came out of corporate America. He's not going to be corrupt. He's been a team player in our church because he missed it. He should have been made AIM chairman. Y'all started letting bishops become department heads. Before Bishop Blake, department heads were not bishops. That's why it's too top heavy. You a bishop and you a department head at the same time. What sense does that make? You getting money from your jurisdiction, then you getting money from the department. Let somebody else get some money. Let somebody else have a chance. Sitting up holding two positions. Houston said you can't have an elected position and an appointed position. Cut all this foolishness out. If you a bishop and take their department, take it. Take their department. You a bishop and got a jurisdiction and you the AIM chairman. No offense, Bishop Linwood Dillard. We like you. But I'm just saying, it's just fair. You a bishop and got a jurisdiction and you the president of evangelism. What the hell? Come on now. Come on. Let the poor say I'm rich. Let the weak say I'm strong. Give somebody else a chance. That's too much for you to focus on. You got to run your jurisdiction. Then you got to try to run a department too. You ain't that smart. No. Nope. We need to get back to basics. If you're a bishop, you give up your department. Give it up. What that thing say on TikTok? What they say? Speed it up. Speed it up. Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need that. You don't need that. You let somebody else have a chance. Let somebody else have an opportunity. Am I talking right, y'all? I need some people to give me some offerings. I need some offerings tonight. Where are my deacons? Where are my people? Where are my faithful? Where's Earl? Where's Deacon Myers? Come on, I need some of my players. Those of you that are on TikTok, the ways to give are in the is up in the bio. All right, so that's that on the church. We don't want him to do that. Okay, so we got to go to Atlanta. So y'all all saw. So it's a lot of talk. Y'all want to know what's going on at New Life. Y'all want to know what's going on with Brian Carr. Y'all tell what do we call him? Y'all tell the prophet I'm about to talk about him. Y'all tell the prophet I'm about to talk about him. Get the KKK people on. get the KKK. Get the KK out. Did y'all see our clip? Why do we act up? Why? Ooh, it's bad, y'all. It is so bad. Why do we act up like that? It is, but it's so funny because we have spent all these years like clashing. You know what I mean? Because he has some good tea on him. Yeah, I'm a blogger, right? So he has some good tea. I mean, it ain't nothing personal. It was just a part of the business. I just had to talk about. I just had to. But really, really, after kind of like vibing with him, it's like he's really, really, like he said. Did y'all see our clip? Let me see some top hats and bow ties in the chat. Let me see some top hats and bow ties in the chat to see if you are. Oh, they're sending friend requests are coming from everywhere from the north. How did from the north, south, and east and west on what you call that thing on Facebook. I need all of you to take the link and make sure that you have the link in over on the Facebook page. Another thing, JC, can you do that for me, please? Can you make sure that the link from either you can take it from Pixel or you can pull the link from YouTube and make sure that it's on the Facebook page, and then you all over there on Facebook begin to like and share, all of that good stuff. So, all right. I don't see no top hats and no bow ties in my comments. Where's the top hats and bow ties? I said, y'all, if y'all want to know what's going on, y'all need to put some top hats and bow ties in the comments. Put some top hats and bow ties in the comments. I got one. Hey, Janice, I need you to give an offering. I need an offering from you, baby. You say you love me. Love is what it does. Oh, there we go. Oh, God is your team, it don't count. All right, there goes some top hats. I need some top hats and bow ties. Y'all want this tea? Y'all want to know? Come on here. Oh, I see my numbers is going up. KKK is on. KKK is hey. Where's old Bessie Ed? Where's Bessie Ed? I know Ed is so messy. See, Ed is messy over there on Instagram. They wait a minute, y'all. They sending me presents. They sending me presents on TikTok. They sending me presents. They want to know the tea. Come on, did y'all? Surely, God don't lie. Surely, God don't lie. Surely, God don't lie. Surely. Oh, I know it blew y'all minds, right? Oh, I got some more. I got another present. I got an Egyptian thing. I need a galaxy. Somebody sent me a galaxy, a meteor, and all that stuff. Y'all sent me some good presents. Y'all sent me some good presents over there. I ain't even got 20,000 likes yet. Y'all need to get it up. I need at least 50,000 likes before I get off of here. All right, come on. All right, so. All right, Patricia. Yes, baby. What was that? She sent me a fish. Oh, see, you can buy my love, baby. You can buy it. Okay, so. All right, so wait a minute. So this Wednesday night, it went down. It went down at New Life Wednesday night, right? We are in the middle of our Holy Workers meeting. March the 11th was one for the history books. I know y'all are listening. I know they are listening. I know they listening. I know. Ooh, I know my phone gonna ring. I know. So okay. So this is the thing. I got the money good. Yes. Oh, come on here, run it up, baby. Run it up on TikTok. Run me up. Okay, so this is the thing. So wait a minute. So let me tell y'all the full story, right? Let me tell y'all. Okay, so first of all, now my church is 32,000 square feet. Okay. Let me just make it that warehouse. When Hogan got that warehouse, it came from Hodges Street. It is 32,000 square feet. Our sanctuary is huge. Like, I'm trying to think. Okay, so let me say this. Let me say this. For the COGIC people that are in the room, our sanctuary is probably, I would say, if I got to guesstimate, it's probably maybe about at least, maybe a little bit more. Okay, wait a minute. So you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all this. How many of y'all watched the King service? Y'all watched the King service? Did y'all watch the King service when Dr. Martin Luther King, the memorial service on King Day? Okay, so our church, our sanctuary is probably just on estimate, without the balcony, is probably about the same size as the floor of Ebenezer. Okay, I think that that's a universal church that everybody now, if y'all don't know, y'all can go right now. Y'all can go on Google and y'all can pull up and see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jan. Jan Felton has sent her a love offering. I need some more, y'all. I don't know what y'all waiting on. So that's a universal sanctuary that we can use, that just about everybody can use or have a gauge about about the size of our church. Like, okay, so like, if you gonna shout and run, you got to be in shape to run around New Life. All right, you ain't doing yeah. We don't have no fat people running around our church. Like, they get happy. Sanctified people, they get happy and shout and they run around. No, baby, somebody had to leave in the ambulance tonight. You are not running around New Life. Listen, if you do not work out, you are not running around New Life. I guarantee. Now you might run from one side of the altar to the other side. You might run from where the deacons sit over to where the motherboards sit, but you ain't running. Now, I ain't saying nobody. And then you ain't gonna do. Now, if the few people that have done laps, they have done laps around bays, like a bay of the pews. They ain't did no lap like from wall to wall. They no. We're not having that. So I think, and the way that our pews are set are seated, like, I really love, I like my church, period, but I like that. Okay, so our church, you don't have to, when you get up to go to the bathroom or something like that, you don't have to toot your butt up in the person's face. Like, you can stand straight up and turn, and it's enough room in between your pews where you can be a size 22 and you can walk in between the pews without really even touching, you know what I'm saying? Like, without even touching the person. If they're seated, they could be sitting down, and Big Mama can walk past you, and it's enough room where she can walk and her hips can sway from side to side. All right, Brad Alleges. Oh, we got a member. We got a member KKK. We got a member of the KKK. We got a member. Wait a minute. I already know I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna be like Paul. I'm pressed on both sides, on every side. I'm gonna be pressed on every side. Okay, because he gonna have something to say. Because our whole video. Did y'all see the video? The video is saying that I messed up. I was just talking to Isaac. I was talking to Isaac. Me and Isaac was having our own. We was minding our business. Me and Isaac, we were minding our business, and we were having our own conversation. And then here come Prophet Carn. He gonna walk up and get in our conversation. We wasn't even talking to him. We were not even talking. I would get in so much trouble. I would get in so much trouble, right? We was having our own conversation, right? We was having our own conversation. We was all the way over here. I was all the way back to the Men to Standard days. We wasn't even thinking about him. He walk in. And then he walk up and get in our conversation. We was like, so that's what I told Isaac. I was like, I ain't thinking about him. I said, I ain't thinking about him. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh, the way my phone gonna ring. Okay, so, but it's the story of my life. So, KKK, where the KKK is at? Where the KKK? I want the KKK from Houston. I need the KKK from Jacksonville. I need the KKK from, what do it stand for? Kingdom something, don't it? Kingdom come. The KKK from Charlotte. All of y'all get on. Y'all tell he talking about us right now. And then he gonna make me meet Ashley Powell. I'm telling everything. I'm telling it all. I'm telling dog because he ain't gonna do the interview no way. So I might as well go and tell it. So I would tell everything. I would bear myself. Okay, they say KK. What is it? KKK. Kingdom come. Okay. So the only alphabet I know, I'm like him around. I don't know nothing about no LGBT, but so all I know it means let God be true come quickly or whatever she said. I know most of I don't know what no KKK is. So, the kingdom comes. I will be done on earth as it is in heaven. I don't know about Shatta. I don't know what all these acronyms is. There's only one acronym that I know, and that is the what? COGIC. The Condoned Church of God in Christ. So anyway, so this is how it went down, right? So you know how you could do, you know how when you sharp or whatever, and you go to the bathroom, you getting that last little primp, you getting that last, you getting in there, and so I had that chocolate on or whatever. The chocolate is kind of cool, but a lot of people like it. So anyway, so I had that on. And so I was like, man, you clean, and we chopping it up. What you doing now? How's your podcast going? How's your thing going? We just, yeah, Isaac, we just chopping it up. Here he come. All up in our mix. Now he could have came in and he could have just gone to the office and went in and meditated or did whatever he was gonna do before he preached. He did not have to come over there and get in our He did not have to come over and get in our conversation. Okay, I'm telling y'all how it went down. Cause see, y'all making it seem like I went up to him. No, I did not. I went just like I told Isaac. I said, I ain't thinking about Brian. Where's the girl? Where's the girl on Top that's supposed to be the attorney? Where did you see our pictures? Where are you at? Where's that girl at? But somebody get that girl on. Goddess Fatima, that girl that came in that said that she had paid and she wasn't gonna have him. He would never talk to me and this and that. Where is she at? Where is that? Can we find her? Let's find that hag. All right. So anyway, so I told Isaac, I said, I'm not thinking about him. Did we block her? Oh, she probably watching from somebody else's account. You know she on here. She on here, but she shamed. She can't say nothing. So I was like, so I said, I said, I'm not thinking about him. I said, let him go and talk to Willie Moore Jr. That's I came up with the idea for him to do my podcast. He gonna take the idea and then go over there with Willie Moore and do Willie Moore's podcast. Then he gonna come here. I had a whole plan. I had I'm getting in so much trouble. So anyway, but no. So it was just like it was a crazy night. The church was packed. Um Isaac came, Gerald Haddon. Big shouts out to Gerald Haddon, Diedrich Haddon's big brother, another music guy. He came. Phaedra Parks, Real Housewives of Atlanta, came to church. Who else came to church? William McRae. Because I'm just, you know what the thing about it is, and this is what did they be saying? What they say? What is that thing that they say? Jive say it all the time. T or something. I don't use a lot of slang. But anyway, quiet as this Cap. I ain't no slouch. I'm known like just like them, aren't you? But you know what? He didn't say my name. He didn't call my name from the pulpit. He should have called my name and said that I was there too. I just thought about that. I'm gonna call Daddy Carn and tell him he should have said, you know what, Fatima, he should have said my name when he acknowledged Isaac. I just thought about that. The holy, thank you, kind spirit. He acknowledged Phaedra. He acknowledged Isaac. Who else name did he call from the pulpit, y'all? Y'all put it in the chat. He called somebody else, and I just thought about that. He should have called my name too. He sure should have. He sure should have. I got my church is big too. Look at y'all. I'm on all these platforms. I got all these people watching me. Yes. We got over 500. What is it? Yeah, it's almost 1,000. What are we talking? Sure. He should have called my name, calling all them other names. Just like that's how them grandmas be. We don't call nobody name, and you didn't call my grandchild name. Don't be calling names over the pulpit. When you start calling names, he should have called. Now I think about it, he should have called my name. So anyway, so we was over there. We was having our own conversation. I wasn't even thinking about him. I told him, let him talk to William. Isaac is hollering, right? Isaac is on the floor. My bead work. He is hollering and laughing. He hollering and laughing, right? Everybody's laughing. And then, I saw the pictures. Because I guess it was some of his security that they don't, they probably don't like me or whatever. So they was mad. And y'all took pictures and sent me pictures of some of the people that was mad that saw us interacting and laugh. Who your past? You didn't shout enough tonight. I said, I don't shout. I don't do. So anyway, Wednesday night is going to be the first Bible study over at the church. I think that's going to be our first Bible study since the pandemic. Like, we haven't had an in-person Bible study since the pandemic. So he's gonna come. I know it's a lot. I think he's gonna change her name. They said he's changed the name from New Life to Kingdom Life. But he said, when I asked him, he said that that's not true. He's not going to do that. He's gonna leave it, Church of God in Christ, and it's gonna, So I guess we got to see. We got to see how it pans out. I'm gonna have to go. I guess I'm gonna have to be on my best behavior so I won't get put out. Because I already know I'm probably gonna be the first member that he's gonna put out. He's gonna probably tell me he's gonna probably tell me I have to go. But but it was really cool. It was I really must say I really must say that. And that he introduced me. Oh, I gotta tell y'all this part too. Yeah, so this is how I know we friends, right? He introduced me to his mother, and he introduced me to his grandmother. People don't do all of that if they're not cool with you. So it was really nice. It was really nice, and it was a good service. He's long-winded though. He is long. He's long. He's long. Cause see, y'all see, that's the lie that they tell about having these 10 o'clock services. Okay. Y'all want to go to church at 10 o'clock but you stay there till the same time that we got out. That's why I'm not going. So like whenever he take over, I might as well going to tell him that now. Y'all gonna go KKK. Y'all can tell him I'm gonna come in at 12 o'clock after everything. Oh, wait a minute. This is the part that was different. Okay, so one of the guys, I don't know his name, but one of the guys on his team, like a preachers that travel with him, one of the guys is out of House of Prayer, right? He the big dude with the gray beard, right? He got that gray beard, and so he out of House of Prayer. So wait a minute. Now y'all know I like that. I like Sweet Daddy, right? I like Sweet Daddy. But wait a minute. I said, well, what is this? What's going on? So when he stand up and he starts singing the old time song, baby, they come from everywhere. They start coming. They bring that money to the altar. I said, oh, this is House of Prayer. Whoo! They trade. They come down with the HOP. What is HOP? What that mean? Oh, House of Prayer, House of Prayer, House of Prayer. See, y'all be hitting me with these acronyms. Baby, they was coming down from everywhere. I saw, so you know me, I'm doing. And so Gerald is so messy. He's so messy. Straight your face out. But see, y'all be looking at my face and be looking at my facial expression. I can't see. So when I be squinting up and stuff, a lot of times y'all be reading into like, oh, he looking some kind of way or feel. No, I be trying to see. That's why I be doing like this. That's why I be doing that like that because I be making my eyes work. That yeah, thank you, Daddy. I didn't no, they don't call him Daddy. They don't call him Daddy. But they say straight. Also, and then so he know I'm accurate. When I say stuff in my blog, I be accurate. I'm talking about that. I gotta check my stories or whatever. And then he made me meet. He made me meet Ashley. He said because you didn't just talked about her. So anyway, so it was a good time. It was a good time. It was shouts out to the other folks. Who else preached? Oh, what's you called? She Tila Trail, she did a really good job. Who else did? And Anthony Gilliard, he was good. So anyway, it's time for us to have some new people. It's time. I want us to have a whole new fresh slate. All right, let's get into some of our topics, our additional topics for tonight. I didn't taken up so much of the time, But let me. So some things that I did definitely want to touch on. Does anybody know? Have they announced Best Actress yet? Have they announced the Best Actress yet on the Oscars? I turned it off because I wanted to be able to focus and concentrate. Uh, all right, so it's been a lot of talk. Let's get into this. It's a lot of talk about well, I know Michael B. Jordan, he won best actor, but I was trying to figure out if best actress. All right, so there's been a lot of talk, y'all. I'm sure by now you probably have seen on some of my platforms, as well as others, the breakdown of Dwight Howard's wife. Had a very, very serious meltdown and made some very serious allegations about his being a substance abuse user and the Child Protective Services taking one of the children, or one of his children, not one of the children that they had together, but one of his children away from the home. Then you saw Royce, who was a cheerleader for Orlando Magic, that that he had a baby by. This is a conflicting story because I do know Dwight Howard personally and have known him for quite some time. Very, very good guy, very nice guy. Um, I was deeply disturbed. I tried to reach out to him. We talked briefly, and he really didn't want to get into a lot of it. But I was in agreement with him that it was time for him to terminate his marriage, and because anyone that would make something so intimate and something so private so very, very public, uh, and to make the to have the allegation rise to the level of you have a whole you know, like, y'all remember the Al Pacino and Scarface, you got a whole big bag, you know, look like a cereal bag full of a white powdery substance that we all are making the assumption is are narcotic, and then you wiping it across your face and crying and snorting and carrying on. You have partaken in the narcotic while you were doing the, like, it was just let me just say this, it was just a way too much. It was way too much, and so he's terminated the marriage. Also, I think it was very diabolical for Royce. Know her, have met her, uh have met her, and I think she's diabolical. To Let me say this to you, especially because when you have been married, or when you have been boyfriend girlfriend with somebody and you have a child by them, all the times was not bad times. Some of the time, if none other than the time that you all got together and that child was conceived, you had some level of good time. And what you have to understand with some of these young uh immature parents have to understand is that the internet is not going anywhere. All right, your children will grow up and they won't have um the luxury of having intimate things that was personal, that was private, that happened behind the closed doors of their household. They will not have that because you, some immature, some silly woman, some silly man, decided in the heat of passion and in the heat of your emotion to have a lapse of good and sound judgment. You decided to go live. You decided to click your phone and record and go live and say things that can cause uh irretrievable harm, not just to you and not just to your soon to be ex, but to your child. They have to go to school. They have to go to school. They have to grow up. They have to face other people on a daily basis that is going to forever, is going to be embedded in the fabric of their mind. Your very own mother went live. Black China's mother, to go live and record and say the deplorable things that woman has said about her daughter is absolutely beyond. You can't even fathom it. So I am in total agreement that he's got to terminate the marriage. Whatever is going on, if there is in fact something that is going on that involves any level of illegal substance, that all parties involved has got to get the help, the necessary, the very, 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 very necessary help that is needed for them. And yes, and she should have known, she should have been wise. His uncle was the DA, the Fulton County DA, for 27 years. His uncle was the district attorney for Fulton County, Paul Howard, for that number of years. Yes, not only is he financially solvent, but he has also got the contacts and the relationships of key people. Girl, what were you thinking? Other than, were you high yourself when you decided to make this video? Were you some kind of way inebriated and operating in a capacity that you should not have been able or should not have been operating in? So it's very bad. I hope that all of it gets sorted out and worked out and dealt with. Yeah, it's all right, let's get into this about the war. Okay, and I don't have the guy's name right in front of me, but it's just been a very, very noble African American guy that yeah, he has 5 children. I think, Dwight gonna get mad if I say this. I think that Dwight has so many kids while struggling with um his sexuality. There, I said it. I think that he had the pressure. Let's think about it for a second. You have the pressure where you are having some urges, some um same sex sexual feelings, and you are a marquee player in the NBA, in a worldwide sport. Are were we at that time open-minded enough to be able? I think now we could probably deal with somebody that is gay or that is bisexual that plays ball, because like the other dude that came out and that was a football player. Dude, you're the 49th pick in the draft, child. You can't play no ball. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I mean, and then we saw it with Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham was very gay friendly. Like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can we deal? he was kind of carrying us too fast. He was doing the dances and stuff. It's sad that he broke now and filing bankruptcy, but he was doing the thing. Then we got Stefan. So, we're making progress here. But it ain't gonna really change until you get somebody like LeBron, and and LeBron stand up and say he gay, then the whole world is gonna be like, oh my God, you're gonna need somebody like that. You're gonna need somebody that's like gay, for real. All right, shot. Thank God for that $50 super chat. Who is this from? Who was that from? Wade. Ow! Woo, thank you. Y'all send some more. So it's gonna take somebody like that to really, So I just don't think that Dwight could really deal. Now, those of us that nuke him and that's friends, and then a lot of times, okay, so let's also say this, because I think that a lot of times Black women, I'm gonna just go on and say this, and is Smoke on here? Is that diabolical Smoke from Tulsa, Oklahoma, that got that little wax cigar line? Is he on here? Dwight Howard, the former basketball player. So let me just say this. I think a lot of times, ladies, y'all put a lot of pressure on men because you were brought up, or you have this idea, you have this image in your mind of what being a man is, what it involves, what it entails, and you put up this very difficult standard for men to be able to be their most authentic self. Okay? Like a lot of y'all that are listening to me right now, you would not be able to handle if not less. Now, the only ones that I know that would be able to handle it is if the woman was bi too. But most of you women would not be able to handle your husband or your boyfriend telling you that he has had sex, or that he is also sometimes attracted to the same sex. Like, y'all not gonna be able to, you're not, I don't care how you say it, you're not gonna be able to handle that. Okay? Long as it's the girl or the guy across the street, down the street, long as it's happening in somebody else's family and not happening in yours, then you're cool. But you're not going to be able to handle. You're no. You're not going to be able to handle your son come home and tell you that he's a star running back for his high school football team, but he also that he gay. See, no, not no Black woman. Now y'all can say, y'all can make up whatever y'all want to say. Y'all can make up and say that, oh, I'll be cool with it. It'll be fine. No. It's not going to be fine. And I really believe that Dwight struggled with, and then what did he do? He got caught up in a lot of relationships that were out of convenience. Okay? You have a lot of gay men, or a lot of bisexual men, which I think is the bisexual, they really just gay, but they say they bisexual because that sounds more politically correct. That sounds like, oh, okay, well, at least he a little bit straight. All right, okay. All right. And like I told y'all, any man that tell you he's straight and he wants you to lick his behind, he's gay. Okay, he's letting you know, and you are condoning it, because no straight man is having any activity with his anus at all. At all. No more, no further. I know we got the saints on here, but we just gonna go on and keep it real. If he don't want you to do anything more than smack it or slap it or hit it, but no man, because see, let me just gonna say this about this whole oral sex thing. Let me just go on. Let me just go on and clear it up. I know I look good. Let me just go. So I'm dressed for the occasion. So at least I look good. Because I got to tell you something very ugly. It is no masculine way. Okay? It is no masculine way for you to perform orally on a man's backside. Because either he got to get on his back and he got to raise and assume a female position, and he's got to raise his legs. Okay. Or the only other way is that he's going to get on all fours. Either way, it's nothing masculine about those positions. Am I talking? I'll wait. I will wait. Am I talking right? Because it is. Oh, okay. I think in the words of Prophet Floyd Brown, I thank you for your holy quietness. I thank you for your holy quietness. Okay, somebody else over here says, okay, so Robinson says facts. All right. Okay. D Bud says I better tell it. Cause see, nobody is. I have a friend. She is no longer a friend. She COGIC. She was messing around with this bishop. She was thinking that this single bishop was getting ready to marry her. He was gonna wife her up and everything. We talk like brothers and sisters. And so she was like, "Oh, little bruh." I was like, "Oh, girl, what happened?" She was like, "I went to the room, blah, blah, blah." Because y'all know we be going to these conventions. We be going to these conventions and things. She went to the room. She went to the room. Thank you. Inbox me, the person that said they create bow ties. She went to the room. And she was performing fellatio. She told me that he reached down and he was pushing her head further and further and further down. I said, "Girl, no." She said, "Yes." I said, "Oh, what did you do?" She said she proceeded because she thinking he a bishop, he gonna marry her. I said, "Girl." I said, "He gay." I said, "He's gay." She said, "No, he's not." I said, "What did he do?" She said, "He was sitting, when I came in the room, he was already naked. He was on the, like a little chase, like lounge in the hotel room, right? And he had his legs, gapped open because he was ready for her to, to perform orally. And so I said, oh, okay. And so she said he leaned all the way back once he had pushed her head all the way down. He leaned all the way back. And I said, what did he do? I said, did he lift his legs up like a football field goal? She said, yeah. I said, girl. I said, he's gay. Yeah, he's gay. In the words of Strajay and Boomerang, yeah, he's gay. He's gay, honey. I take, and people say, "Oh, that's not true." I'm telling you, any man, you break up with him tonight, okay? It is. What time is it? Let me see. Okay, it is it is 12:30 in the morning. When I rise in the morning. If you married to him and your husband has had you do that, you going to get your divorce paper. You call the divorce attorney in the morning when they get to their office by 9 o'clock. You call them because you get divorced because you're married to somebody that's gay. He just ain't told you yet. He done showed you, but he ain't told you. Okay. All right. So how did I get on that? Oh, because we talked about Dwight. So anyway, I think that it's an environment where even though people are coming more and more forward about who they are and their sexual experiences, I believe that Dwight was in a place where he was thinking about his NBA career. He was thinking about his contracts. He was thinking about who he was, his image. And I think he got with Royce out of convenience. She was a cheerleader. She was quick, easy around, and she was available. And it just went in line with that old theory. Oh, he's not gay. He has a kid. And oh, he's not gay. He's had another kid. And I think that, and then also, let's go on and just be factual. Gay men are very sexual men. They like to have sex. They have sex all, often. They have sex with, and men can have sex with no emotional attachment. So his having sex with her and a child being conceived, he could have sex with her and have a child with her and not ever have had any sincere feelings for her. And that's why she got treated the way that she got treated, because he never really liked you. What he was doing, he was at a time, he was at a crossroads. He couldn't be honest about who he was, and he used you out of convenience, and you popped out those two bastard kids because he was trying to prove a point that came out anyway. Period. And a lot of people find other ways to cope, and they do drugs and they get caught up in a whole lot of things that they should not be caught up in, because they're fighting their inner selves and they're fighting being honest about being who they really, really and truly are. And because we are closed-minded, because we are judgmental, because you have ignorant people like Patrick Wooten standing up saying dumb stuff over pulpits, and they got kids that are into threesomes. Him and his, don't even worry about the gay son, the African son-in-law. I can show you screenshots of him in folks' DMs. And y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to stay out of folks' DMs. You need to stop doing anything that can be screenshot and saved. Because they send it to us. They send it to me, and they send it to these other bloggers, and it's documentation. And then when you caught with your hand in the cookie jar, you trying to explain and trying to say, no, it didn't mean that. Well, what did you mean? Well, what was you saying? One bishop, he done died. I told him on the van, I said, why are you in that boy's inbox? Why did you inbox him telling him he looked nice in his white outfit and see, I like to just go on and just, go on and just hit you, like take my sledgehammer out and hit you over the head. Why are you in his inbox telling him he looked nice in that tight suit he had on Pentecost Sunday? You old enough to be almost his granddaddy. Why are you in his inbox? If I catch you in his inbox one more time, you're gonna be on the blog. Yeah. Y'all get up out of these inboxes and get up out of these DMs. You better find another way. You better find another way. Somebody said I'm just real. I don't know no other way to be. Stop playing. You can sit up here and act like you Alice in Wonderland if you want to. You lying and pretending, and it's coming out. And then let him get happy in church. You want to know if he a girl? Oh, okay. So watch how he starts sashaying and carrying up. Now that's the one thing that Patrick said. That's the one thing that Patrick said about all that shouting and stuff. Okay. I ain't gonna. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. It's a real strange. Have y'all seen the marquee preachers right now that are traveling and preaching? Don't y'all think that like it's a real strange spirit in the land? Like it's a real, like all these evangelists, even the women, don't they seem like they a little suspect? Like if they really traveling, I ain't gonna call no names, but I want you to look through the eye of the spirit. Everybody that's on the circuit right now, they kind of a freak. Do you see? Okay, somebody over here on TikTok saying yes. Somebody over here on TikTok said, I thank God for the amen quarter on TikTok. Cause see, all of y'all want to sit up here and act like Alice in Wonderland. You want to act like you want to act like you didn't bring that dyke up in your church and say she was anointed, and you didn't see that man stand up in her when she was okay. All right. Y'all, I'll let y'all have it. I'm not gonna say no more. You don't want to say that you oh, there they go. There they go. That's what they say. Wait a minute. They said that's why you gotta get a part-time job working at the hotel. Or somebody said you gotta get a part-time job at the hotel. You know what? I ain't gonna even talk about the hotel. I'm not gonna even talk about it. I'm not gonna even talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I am not gonna talk. You know, some of my best members of my street committee, they are bellmen. Is this a little piece of my hair showing through here? It's getting on my nerve. They are the bellmen. They work at the hotel. That's some of my good. Ooh, Donnie. Let me fix my hat. Okay, it's enough about that. Let me get to something else. But anyway, we're praying in church. Listen, we're gonna say a word of prayer for we're yet believing the Lord for Dwight. But I really, all joking aside, I really think that that's part of the reason that he's had a difficult time. He's had a difficult time. You do not create environments for people to be honest. You don't create an environment for people to be honest about their sex and their sexuality. And just what you do in your bedroom does not define or it's just a part of who you are. It's not the whole thing. And then just because Okay, and then this is the other part. If a woman has sex with a woman one time, or if she only has sex with a woman occasionally, does that make her gay? Or does that make her a lesbian? Or does that just make her somebody that, from time to time, the right female invokes this urge? I hate this person over here. Who is this? They say yes. She's a y'all don't have no mercy on them. See, that's why the people. That's why the people cannot. That's why the people cannot tell the truth. That's why they gotta hide. That's why y'all be hiding, and you just can't come on out and say. You don't. I like fried chicken. You like fried chicken. We don't eat fried chicken every day. You don't eat it every day. You eat it like maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. I love seafood. I don't want gumbo every day. I don't want gumbo every day. I don't want no jambalaya every day. You know what I'm saying? Variety is the spice of life. I want, there's 31 flavors at Baskin and Robbins. Let me go to the what Cold Stone, so I can make a flavor at Cold Stone. I don't hear nobody. I don't want the same flavor every time. And then too, when you start talking about sex, I know what you gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. I know how you gonna have. See, it's an element of surprise when you have it with somebody you ain't never had it with before. It's like, oh, what they gonna do? Oh, they touch me this way. Oh, come on, y'all don't want to keep it real. Why y'all don't want to be honest? Y'all don't want to be honest. Somebody's also what does the skeleton emoji mean? What does that mean? What does a skeleton? Yeah, they are not. Let me tell y'all, they are not saying a word on YouTube. Like, they are not. How are we doing on likes on YouTube, please? Can we get the likes up? I need 150. I need at least 150 likes. We're right now. We're at. Thank you so much, JC. We're at 70 likes on YouTube. I need everyone to click the like button on YouTube. I need everyone to click the like button. I need everyone to like and share. All of y'all continue to click the like button over on TikTok. Please continue. We're about to get off. We are my time is already far spent. We're about to. Who is this? Okay, we're about. I need a 100. Okay, who is this that wants to come up over on TikTok? Let's see who this is. Oh, this is Ladarian. Oh, Ladarian, he's bisexual. He's bisexual and safe. Come up, Ladarian. But Ladarian, he was gay for about 15, 20 minutes, and then he decided he wanted to be straight again. Are you here, young man? Oh, I think he done got scared. He done got scared to come out. He gets bashful. He gets bashful. He don't want to. He don't want to come up. But see, y'all don't make it environment. So that's what I think is really what's going on. What was really happening with Dwight? It was not a safe environment. It was not a time where he could be on. And then now, he had that lawsuit, and he had the guy and he wanted to have an experience with a guy and a trans, and it came out. Then after that comes out, what does he do? And I told him about it. Now you're gonna jump into a marriage with somebody so you can still just so you can further try to negate that. Boy, go on and be. No, these people are not caring. They're not caring. You keep getting caught up. You got all this talent, and basketball player. You doing Dancing with the Stars. You got all of this talent, and you worried about people that you don't even know what they got to say and what they think about what you do in your bedroom from time to time. It is nobody's business. It is no, as long as you're not doing something that is abusing somebody, as long as you're not doing something with somebody that is underage, it is no other person's business what you do in the privacy of your bedroom. And I'm gonna say this to you, church, to you judgmental church people. Because that man or because that guy is gay does not mean, or because he has had homosexual experiences, it does not mean he's not anointed. It does not mean that God is not using him and that the Lord's hand is not on his life. You have got to get over that. It may be that queen that can get a prayer through that might have to call on God and pull on the horns of the altar to save YOLO down that. Y'all don't like this kind of teaching. It might be that lesbian woman. Okay. All right. I'm about to be done. My time is up. I'm over time. How long have I been on? Yeah, I'm over time. My show is 2 hours. I need some more lights. Can everybody hit a like? Everybody. Who else? If who's my first time visitors? Who's my first time? Is this your first time on my live? Let me know if this is your first time. Let me know if this is your first time. Let me know. Let me know in the chat if you're a first time visitor. Show me your hand. Show me your hand for my first time visitors. All right. All right. I need my moderators over on TikTok. I need y'all to go and give them a visitor's card. We want to stay in touch with you. We want to stay in touch with you. I'm your new pastor. Like Brian was telling me, who's your pastor? Come on here. All right, I want to stay in touch with y'all. Diamond, thank you for coming. Naomi or Namor, thank you. Benson, thank you. Queen, Letitia, oh look at him. Oh bless him. Bless him. Y'all make sure y'all following me. Everybody make sure that you're following me on all social media platforms. On all social media platforms. Please make sure that you're following so that you can stay in contact with Sir William. Isn't this beautiful? All right. Also, moderators, can we get the number so that they can subscribe to my text messages up, please? Can we get the numbers up to the text messages so that everyone can subscribe? Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. All of these people, y'all gonna make me cry. Y'all gonna make me. I'm too mean. You know, the good die young. I tell them I'm gonna stay hateful. I'm gonna stay hateful forever. Come on. Y'all like the Black Liberace. Hi. Hey, Rose. Thank you. Rose says she loves me. We love you. Thank you. I love you too, baby. Oh, there go my baby Selena. Thank you. Selena has my back. I love her dearly. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all are not fans. Y'all are my family. Y'all are my family. I love all of you. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Any new time? Oh my God! It was so many comments over here on Instagram. I didn't scroll on Instagram. I'm sorry. I hadn't scrolled past. I hadn't scrolled down. I am sorry that I missed a number of you all over there on Instagram. Who is this that wanted to come up? I am so sorry that I missed you all. I didn't realize that it wasn't scrolling. All right, can we get, how are we doing now on likes, please? How are we doing now on likes? What else did I have to on my list of topics for tonight? All right, I'm gonna probably talk about it and go into more detail on tomorrow about Jamal Bryant and the whole debacle with the Target protest. Let me just say this, and y'all know me and Jamal used to be friends. We don't talk now. I saw him at Miguel Wilson's event. And he was talking to another young lady that I was with, Carla, and Carla was speaking to him, and so I said Reverend, and he said William, and that was it. So we haven't had a conversation. Before that, we had a conversation. We were at the 100 Black Men at DeKalb County. We was at one of their functions, black tie function, and he had not seen me. That was his first time seeing me since the weight loss surgery. And he saw me, he was like, he really looked good or whatever, and what have you. And so we talked, and I said, it's good to talk to you. And so I asked him, I said, well, let's take a picture. He was like, I'm still not cool with you. And so I said, okay. He was like, yeah. He said, and he spoke in unknown tongues that night. Not when I just saw him last year. No, and I just saw him at the Mayor's Mess Ball, but we didn't speak. And so, but I saw him from a distance, and then I was real dressed up. I was real dressed up at the Mayor's Mess Ball. Y'all saw the pictures. Y'all saw the pictures of me and Dallas Wilson. Me and Dallas Austin. That was at the Mayor's Mess Ball. And he didn't come. No, he didn't come. He didn't come to Dr. King's dinner. But anyway, so yeah, he'll be all right. So, but I will say this, not that he needs anybody to speak up for him or anything like that, or to defend him, because he doesn't. Y'all giving him a hard time. Okay, y'all are really giving him a hard time. But the one thing that I can say about Jamal, even in his flaws, even in the error of his ways, and yes, there has been some serious errors. There really has. He has fallen short. He certainly has fallen short. But he the one cat that's out there that's trying to step to the plate. Okay. Like, can we give him some grace? Like, he's the one cat that is out there that's trying to be a modern day well, I think when I say step to the plate, I mean step to the plate as being a voice and attempting to be some level of leader in the African American diaspora. Who else is doing it? And he still gives out those boxes of food. What is it, twice a month or something like that? But it's nobody else that is even making. It's nobody that has a national platform that's even making an attempt. You all now, no, quite naturally, no, he doesn't get it all right. He don't get it right half the time. But at least he's making the attempt. Who else can we say? Who else can we say that is that's making an effort? Now, one thing that I like about LeBron, oh, excuse me, this season is changing. One thing that I like about LeBron James, LeBron is sort of like a modern day Muhammad Ali. He's a modern day Muhammad Ali. Whether you like it or not, he's an athlete, but when and it's time. And whether you like a LeBron or not, LeBron ain't never embarrassed us. He gives back to the community. He gives back to the community. He does, and he supports initiatives. He's got a wonderful school. So he's doing things. Married his childhood sweetheart, didn't go out here and get into some biracial situation. Married his childhood sweetheart. Then he went back to the hood, hired all his boys. All his boys work for him. So y'all got to give credit to where credit is due, where there are some people that are attempting, because there's a lot of folks that's out there, and it's like get all you can all you get, and they're not thinking about us, they're not thinking about the community, they're not thinking about the generation that's coming behind them, they're not thinking about it, they're not caring about it, they don't even care. All right, I need 5,000, 5 more thousand. Come on, run me up. Let's give me some gifts over here on TikTok. Come on. Let me get some more. Let me get some more Egyptians. Let me get a money gun. Let me get some more. Yeah, come on, run it up. Give me some roses. Give me some flowers. What else is it? I want a galaxy. Yeah, let me get some big stuff. Let me get some stuff. Where's my stuff? All right, who hasn't given? Is there anybody else that has not given over on anyone else that will give over on Facebook, YouTube? Any other super chats? Any other people say, you know what, Sir William, I love you. I like what you do. I want to support you. We got a couple of interviews that we got to do. We got to, we're talking to Isaac, and we're talking to Gerald. Gerald is already a sure in. We just got to get the date and get him in there. Come on. Let me know who else is there. Anyone over on Instagram? All right, y'all. Okay, you said no thanks. Let's gonna get you. Thank you, moderators. You was on it. God bless you. I didn't even have to say anything. That's what I'm talking about. As fast as they said it, they was gone. Praise ye the Lord. All right, y'all. Anyone else? Whatever you can do will be show your support. How we doing, JC, over on likes now? Did we get at least 150 likes? How we doing over on likes? Let us know. Email Goddess Fatima if you are interested in being a moderator. Email Goddess Fatima if you're interested. Now, don't email if you know you busy and you ain't got a lot of time, or you don't have no time. Then don't email us. But if you like me and you want to do some can do research, some can do follow-up calls for podcast interviews. If you want, how are we doing on likes? All right, we need some more likes, you all. We need some more likes. This doesn't make any sense. I need at least 60 more likes. I need everyone in here It's over 300 of you in here. I need everyone to hit the like button. The like button helps me. It helps me come up in the algorithm. It helps me come up. It helps me come up. Thank y'all. I see y'all are running the likes up over here over on TikTok. I need some more likes over on Instagram. Y'all run those likes up. That gives me more name recognition. That helps me come up higher and higher in the algorithm. So everybody can see my pretty face and see how sharp I dress. Come on now, let them see the Black Liberace, baby. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Y'all need to see. They need to see me. Don't y'all think they need to see? Yeah, they need to see this. That's it. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Speed it up. Speed it up. Speed it up. Come on, let's get some more likes. Let's get some we need 60 more likes. 60 more likes over on YouTube. YouTube is really important. Really important. Anybody else wants to give? Also, those of y'all that want to stay in contact with me, please subscribe to my text messages. Please subscribe to my text messages. The text messages are on. The text messages are on. You can add, you just text a keyword to COGIC to the number, and you'll be a part of my texting system, so that you can hear from me directly. All right. Thank y'all on TikTok. We have reached 50,000 likes. I haven't had any more presents though. I want some more gifts. Who can get some more gifts over on TikTok? Who can give some more gifts over on TikTok? Is Apostle Guzman still on? We'll probably do a prayer session with him, have him on praying and prophesying. Is Apostle Guzman still around? All right, y'all. Okay, let's see. What is that? What was that final count on our numbers of likes on YouTube? All right, everyone, if y'all would do me a favor, did y'all put the YouTube over on the link to the YouTube over on Facebook? Did y'all do that? Did y'all put the links of the YouTube over on Facebook? All right, we're at 93 likes. Can I get some more likes? I still have 307 people in the room on YouTube alone. Can I get some more of you to hit the like button? You're in here. Thank you. You're in here. I need you to hit the like button. You're in the room. There's 309 of you in here. All right, Instagram, y'all not giving any likes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Y'all are sharing the live. Thank you so much. Is that Patrick? Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we got 5 more likes. Come on, let me get at least let me get 55 more likes on YouTube before I shut down. Let me get at least 55 more likes on YouTube. How many of y'all enjoyed the show tonight? Did y'all enjoy me tonight? Let me know. Let me know that y'all enjoyed me. I didn't see Deacon Myers tonight. Was Deacon Myers on? I didn't see Deacon Myers tonight. All right, my faithful men. I have a men's department and a deacon board. I have a of my faithful brethren and some of the ladies. I'm gonna make Selena a deaconess. I'm gonna make Selena a deaconess. But some of my faithful supporters and my faithful givers, I want y'all to be a part of my deacon board. Y'all are gonna be a part of my 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 deacon board. Who's what youth and young adults do I have? Do I have any college students on? Do I have any college students? Do I have any young people that are in school, that are in undergrad? That's on one of the visions I have for team. I want to get and know all of my people and all of my, as many of my demographics that we reach as possible. Okay. Yeah, the likes help. The likes help with the algorithm. The likes help with the algorithm. The likes help where, like when you open up the app, especially if you open up YouTube, the more likes I have, the more that I will come up, and people that are interested in church and church topics, all of that. And then it helps the more that, like, if when we have in the subject line, we say Brian Carn, you say Tyra Banks. Oh, this stuff is really getting serious about America's Next Top Model. That I didn't realize that it was so heated with that show behind the scenes. But all of that stuff that comes up, those that helps you come up, that helps your numbers, that helps you rise up on the numbers. Great. That helps you rise up. Thank you so much, Janice. All right, y'all. Okay, how we doing on likes on YouTube? I'm gonna go on and call it a night. Will I be at Brian Carn's court date on March 31st? I don't know. I'll probably ask him. I don't know if he'll want me to come or not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, we're up to 105 likes. I'm only 45 away from where I wanted to be, but that's not too bad. That's not so bad. I want to thank all of you for logging in and for watching on tonight. I need everyone to follow. I need everyone to like, share, subscribe, and follow. How many of y'all are following me on all platforms? I need y'all to follow me on all platforms. Okay? Make sure that you're following me. Thank you. I think Tammy just followed me. Thank you so much for following me. Y'all follow me on all platforms. All platforms. Follow me. Y'all follow me. Every time I post something, if I post a picture, I want you to like it. If I post whatever I post, I want you to like it. I want you to share it. I want you to re-share it, retweet it, whatever. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love Charlotte. I love Charlotte. No, I'm not based in Charlotte. So thank y'all so much. All right, y'all. I think we have the hours far spent. I think that we have had an excellent time. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Whoop, 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 whoop. It is time to go to bed. We got a fresh week that we gonna start on tomorrow or later on today. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who is that with another super chat? Look at the Lord. Look at God. Thank you. Is that J? Is that Ben? Thank you, Ben. Thank you for that super chat. You know what? Ay, Shundo. Wait a minute. I might have to hold on a little bit longer. The Saints is still giving. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. What's his name? What is that boy's name? I think his name is Jay. I think the organist's name is Jay. That was that. Oh, we cut up. You know what? Wednesday night when we got out of church, we cut up so bad. Why did we cut up so bad? We cut up bad. We really did. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Anybody else? Do I have any church announcements? Do I have any church announcements? Anything going on at your church? Y'all having a fish fry? Y'all having a car wash? Y'all having a bake sale? Any anything? What anything going on at y'all's church that y'all want me to announce? Do we have any death announcements? Oh, I gotta give out. I gotta give a shout out to the chair of our pastors and elders council for North Central Georgia jurisdiction. He has asked his girlfriend to marry him. And I keep telling him he's got to send a picture, but he asked his girlfriend for her hand in marriage, and I think he's 20 years her senior, but she said yes. She said yes. She agreed to marry him, and so we want to bid him a congratulations. We want to build him a congratulations to them and on their marriage. All right, any more gifts on TikTok before I get out of here? Anything else? And we don't have any church announcements. Oh, Ruby Holland got married. Yes, Ruby Holland got married to Chris Askew, auxiliary bishop Chris Askew in Memphis. They got married, and she is now officially, I think this Sunday was her first Sunday officially as the first lady of the church, right? Wow, congratulations. Wonderful lady, a woman of God. We love her. We love her ministry. Just powerful, powerfully anointed. It ain't too late. It might even be some hope for me. Somebody may want to marry me. Ah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna walk this out by myself. I think I'm gonna walk out this out by myself. Oh my gosh, Ben is my favorite. My favorite Republican. He says he's been watching me for a long time. Thank you, Ben. Ben, you're a Republican. Shoot, you needed to give some more. You should have. You need to give some more money. If Ben is still here, you with the GOP. You got that big money, bro. Yeah. Pink says it's never too late. You know, I think I have. I was engaged at one time, and but I think that I don't know. I think that ship has sailed for me. I think the whole thing about marriage and children. I don't know. I think that's just surpassed me. So I'll just shop. Don't nobody want me, so I'll just be a shopper. I'll just be a shopper. Maybe I'll give me a dog or something. get me a something because I don't think nobody want to be bothered with me. I don't even think nobody want to court me, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't think anybody likes me like that. You know, I don't I just don't think so. But it's all right. I'll be okay. But I think that I don't know. I just don't think that maybe the Lord had it in the cards for me. So what can I say? Ah, oh my word. But thank y'all so much. All right. Well, I guess I didn't got everything. Okay. It says you'll be surprised who's watching it. Yeah, listen, they if they watching, they ain't saying nothing. So I tell you, I tell you. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, man. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. All right, Ben. Ben, you're gonna officially be a part of my deacon. You're gonna be one of my deacons. You're gonna be an obnoxious deacon. Yes, you are. I don't know. I don't know where Deacon Otis has been. I don't know where he has been, but and I don't know where Deacon Bills. I don't know where they have been, but we you are gonna be over there with my in my men's department. So absolutely. You know what, Rashida, speaking of that, where's the attorney? He was an attorney and he was on school board. Where are those people? He was and then you remember we had the guy that was one of the owners in Pascal's. I had a lot of men. I had some straight men too that they really liked me. I don't know where they at. Y'all need to find them. They need to come back. All right, y'all. I tell you, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I'm glad that you willingly accept. I need you to make sure that you send me a friend request and that you are liking me and following me on all my platforms. Okay, Ben? Uh, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the ones that you're on and that you use. Thank you. Hey, Marquise. I didn't know Marquise was in here. How are you, sir? All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. The hour is far spent. It is time for us to y'all know I only know two ways to look. Either I'm all the way dressed up or I'm all the way slumming. And I am getting ready to throw this stuff off and get in that good old shower and put on some toe up pajamas and look a mess. Listen and look a mess and read some of these inboxes and text messages, and then I am going to call it a night. Thank y'all, moderators. Thank y'all so much. We need to chat real soon. So y'all inbox me or text me and let me know a time that everyone is available. Just like a good maybe 15-20 minute conversation. That's all we need. And then we need to duplicate. We need at least probably about a good 10 more, you all. So then that way it won't be too taxing on anybody. You know what I mean? So like if Fatima can't come or if Fatima's working and I'm on, just we just need multiple people. Okay. All right, y'all. I want to say good night. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all, YouTube. I normally sign off of YouTube first. God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much for being with me. Sunday Night Live.